Introduction. Have you ever wondered what might happen if you stopped eating added sugar for just 2 weeks? Many people imagine dramatic changes overnight. Others believe nothing would happen at all. The truth is usually somewhere in between. Our bodies are remarkably adaptable. Even small changes in our daily eating habits can begin to influence how we feel, how much energy we have, and how well our metabolism functions. In Korea, many older adults have long believed that good health is built through small, consistent habits rather than quick fixes. Instead of searching for miracle solutions, they often focus on eating simple foods, staying active, and giving the body time to restore its natural balance. Today, we'll explore what research suggests may happen during the first 14 days after reducing or eliminating added sugar from your diet. We'll also discuss why these changes vary from person to person, what benefits you may realistically notice, and what you should keep in mind, especially if you have diabetes or other medical conditions. Our goal isn't perfection, it's progress toward healthier aging, greater independence, and enjoying more meaningful moments with the people we love. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Why your sugar cravings may begin to fade. One of the first changes many people notice is that they think about sugary foods less often. At first, this may sound surprising. After all, if you've enjoyed desserts or sweet drinks for many years, wouldn't giving them up make you crave them even more? For the first few days, it certainly can. Many people experience stronger cravings during the beginning of this transition. That is completely normal. Added sugar activates the brain's reward system, encouraging us to seek those foods again. At the same time, foods that are rapidly digested can cause blood sugar levels to rise quickly, and then fall again, leaving some people feeling hungry sooner. Over time, reducing these repeated swings may help many people feel more satisfied between meals. Some research suggests that choosing meals rich in protein, healthy fats, and fiber may help support steadier blood sugar levels and reduce frequent cravings. In Korea, traditional home cooking often emphasizes vegetables, legumes, fermented foods, fish, and balanced meals, rather than overly sweet desserts. While no eating pattern is perfect, this emphasis on balance may help explain why moderation has long been valued. If your cravings don't disappear after 2 weeks, don't be discouraged. Changing lifelong eating habits takes time. The important thing is consistency, not perfection. Each healthy choice helps build the next one. Chapter 2. Why you may feel less hungry throughout the day. Have you ever finished a meal only to feel hungry again a short time later? If so, the type of food on your plate may play a larger role than you realize. Meals high in added sugars and refined carbohydrates are often digested quickly. While they can provide immediate energy, they may not keep you feeling full for very long. On the other hand, meals that include lean protein, healthy fats, vegetables, and whole food sources of fiber tend to be digested more slowly. Many people find that these meals leave them feeling satisfied for a longer period. As blood sugar remains more stable throughout the day, it may become easier to avoid frequent snacking. This doesn't mean you should ignore your body's natural hunger signals. Healthy aging isn't about eating less. It's about nourishing your body with foods that provide lasting energy and important nutrients. Many Korean families have traditionally encouraged eating regular meals, enjoying seasonal vegetables, and avoiding unnecessary overeating. These simple habits remind us that balance is often more sustainable than strict restriction. Imagine an active grandfather who enjoys spending weekends with his grandchildren. Before changing his eating habits, he often reached for cookies or sweet snacks during the afternoon because he felt tired and hungry. After gradually replacing those snacks with nuts, yogurt, fresh fruit, or other nutrient-rich choices, he noticed that he stayed satisfied longer and had steadier energy throughout the day. His experience may not happen exactly the same way for everyone, but many people report similar improvements when they reduce added sugar and focus on balanced nutrition. Small daily choices may not seem significant at first, yet over months and years, those choices can help support healthier aging, maintain independence, and make it easier to enjoy life's everyday moments. In the next chapter, we'll explore why many people experience steadier energy and less fatigue after reducing added sugar and why those afternoon energy crashes may begin to fade. Chapter 3. More stable energy and less afternoon fatigue. Have you ever noticed that you feel sleepy after lunch? For many older adults, that afternoon energy slump becomes so common that it almost feels normal. But it doesn't always have to be that way. One possible reason is the type of carbohydrates we eat. Meals that are high in added sugars or refined grains can cause blood sugar to rise quickly. In response, the body releases insulin to help move that sugar into the cells. As blood sugar levels begin to fall again, some people experience fatigue, sluggishness, or another desire for something sweet. This cycle may repeat several times throughout the day. By reducing added sugar and choosing more balanced meals, many people notice that their energy becomes steadier. The change is often gradual rather than dramatic. You may simply realize that you're staying awake through the afternoon, without reaching for another cup of coffee or a sugary snack. Many people also report feeling mentally clearer. Instead of experiencing sudden highs and lows, they describe having a more even level of energy from morning until evening. Of course, sugar is only one part of the picture. Good sleep, regular physical activity, proper hydration, and managing stress all contribute to healthy energy levels. If you continue feeling unusually tired despite eating well, it's important to speak with your healthcare provider. Fatigue can sometimes be a sign of anemia, thyroid disorders, sleep apnea, medication side effects, or other medical conditions that deserve attention. Healthy aging isn't about having endless energy every day. It's about giving your body the best opportunity to perform well, one day at a time. Chapter 4. Changes you may notice in your weight and body. One of the questions people ask most often is, will I lose weight if I stop eating sugar? The honest answer is, possibly, but not always in the same way or at the same speed. During the first several days, some people notice that the number on the scale drops more quickly than expected. A large part of that early change may simply be water. When we eat fewer refined carbohydrates, the body uses some of its stored glycogen for energy. Because glycogen holds water, losing those stores can also reduce retained fluid. This is completely different from losing body fat. Fat loss usually happens much more gradually. Healthy and lasting weight management is rarely dramatic. Instead, it often comes from consistent habits repeated over weeks and months. Many people also notice subtle changes that have nothing to do with the scale. Their clothes may fit more comfortably. Their waistline may begin to feel a little smaller. Bending over to tie their shoes may become easier. Walking up the stairs may require less effort. These everyday improvements can be far more meaningful than any number on a bathroom scale. In Korea, many families have traditionally placed less emphasis on counting calories and more emphasis on eating balanced portions, sharing meals together, and stopping before becoming overly full. This approach encourages mindfulness instead of restriction. If your goal is to reduce body fat, remember that nutrition and physical activity work best together. Even a daily walk after meals, gentle strength training, or regular stretching can support a healthy metabolism as we age. One retired couple shared that, after reducing sugary beverages and replacing them with water and unsweetened tea, they didn't see dramatic changes overnight. But after several months, they found it easier to stay active. During family outings with their grandchildren, their clothes fit better, they felt lighter on their feet, and they had more confidence to enjoy everyday activities. That is often what healthy aging looks like. Not quick transformations, but steady progress that allows us to continue living independently and enjoying the moments that matter most. In the next chapter, we'll explore another benefit that many people notice. After reducing added sugar, improvements in mood, concentration, and mental clarity. Chapter 5. Mood, Focus, and Mental Clarity. Have you ever had one of those days when you simply couldn't concentrate? Perhaps you walked into a room and forgot why you were there. Or maybe you found yourself feeling irritable for no clear reason. As we grow older, occasional lapses in concentration are common. They can be influenced by many factors, including sleep, stress, medications, physical activity, and nutrition. While reducing added sugar is not a cure for memory problems or mood disorders, Many people report feeling more emotionally balanced after making healthier food choices. One possible reason is that balanced meals may help reduce the frequent ups and downs in blood sugar that can leave some people feeling tired, hungry, or distracted. When your energy remains steadier throughout the day, it may become easier to stay focused on the things that matter. Reading a favorite book, working in the garden, finishing a crossword puzzle, or simply enjoying an uninterrupted conversation with family and friends. Research continues to explore the relationship between nutrition and brain health. Some studies suggest that dietary patterns rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, healthy fats, fish, and legumes may help support healthy cognitive aging when combined with regular exercise, quality sleep, and social engagement. In Korea, older generations often remind us that a calm mind begins with caring for the body every day. That wisdom still holds value today. Rather than searching for one food that promises sharper thinking, it is usually the combination of many healthy habits that makes the greatest difference over time. One retired school teacher described it this way: "I didn't suddenly feel 20 years younger, but I noticed that I had fewer afternoons where I felt foggy. I could read longer without losing my place, and I felt more present when spending time with my grandchildren." Those small improvements may not make headlines, but they can make everyday life richer and more enjoyable. Chapter 6. Your skin, joints, and everyday comfort. The benefits of reducing added sugar may extend beyond your energy levels. Some people begin noticing small changes they can actually see and feel. For example, their skin may appear healthier. Others say they wake up feeling a little less stiff in the morning. Why might this happen? Scientists are still learning about the many ways nutrition affects the body. But one area receiving considerable attention is inflammation. Inflammation is a natural part of the body's healing process. However, long-term, low-grade inflammation has been associated with many chronic health conditions that become more common as we age. A dietary pattern that includes excessive amounts of added sugar may contribute to this process in some individuals. On the other hand, eating more vegetables, fruits, nuts, beans, fish, and other minimally processed foods may help support a healthier inflammatory response. This doesn't mean aches and pains will suddenly disappear. Joint discomfort can have many causes, including arthritis, previous injuries, and normal aging. But many people find that improving their overall eating habits contributes to greater everyday comfort. Skin health may also reflect what's happening inside the body. Staying well hydrated, eating enough protein, getting sufficient vitamins and minerals, protecting your skin from excessive sun exposure, and limiting added sugars, all work together to support healthy skin as we age. In Korea, meals have traditionally included a wide variety of colorful vegetables and fermented foods, served alongside moderate portions rather than oversized meals. While no single cultural eating pattern is perfect, this emphasis on variety and moderation reflects an important principle. Healthy skin and healthy aging begin with consistent nourishment, not expensive products. Consider the story of a grandmother who enjoys tending her small vegetable garden. After gradually replacing sweet snacks with fresh fruit and balanced meals, she didn't expect dramatic changes. But over time, she noticed that her hands felt less stiff when gardening in the morning, and friends commented that she looked well rested. Whether the difference came from eating better, sleeping more soundly, becoming more active, or a combination of all three didn't really matter. She simply felt healthier. And sometimes, that quiet confidence is one of the most rewarding signs that healthy habits are making a difference. In the next chapter, we'll take a closer look at what may be happening inside the body during these first 2 weeks, including how your metabolism gradually adapts, and why patience is such an important part of the process. Chapter 7. What may be happening inside your body? By now, you may be wondering what is actually happening beneath the surface. If you have reduced or eliminated added sugar for 2 weeks, your body is already beginning to adapt. The process is gradual, and it is different for everyone. During the first few days, your body continues to rely primarily on stored carbohydrates for energy. As those stores begin to decrease, your metabolism gradually becomes more flexible, allowing your body to use both carbohydrates and fat more efficiently as fuel. Some people notice this transition more than others. You might experience temporary cravings, mild fatigue, or changes in appetite during the first several days. These adjustments are usually short-lived. Staying well hydrated, eating enough protein, including healthy fats, and consuming fiber-rich vegetables can often make the transition more comfortable. If you have diabetes, take glucose-lowering medications, or use insulin. It is especially important to speak with your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes. Your medication needs may change as your eating habits improve. Another area researchers continue to study is inflammation. While inflammation is an essential part of healing, chronic low-grade inflammation has been associated with conditions such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain age-related illnesses. Many studies suggest that dietary patterns lower in added sugars and rich in whole foods may help support a healthier inflammatory response. This benefit does not come from removing one ingredient alone. Rather, it comes from improving the overall quality of your diet. Some people also become curious about ketones. Ketones are substances your body can produce when carbohydrate intake is reduced, and fat becomes a greater source of energy. Research suggests that ketones may provide an efficient fuel source for the brain under certain conditions. However, this does not mean everyone needs to follow a ketogenic diet. Healthy aging can be supported through many different eating patterns. The common thread is choosing more whole, nutrient-dense foods while limiting highly processed products that are rich in added sugars. In Korea, there is a saying that good health is built one meal at a time. That simple idea reminds us that lasting wellness usually comes from consistency, not extremes. Chapter 8. Supporting your liver, heart, and kidney health. Let's finish by looking at 3 organs that work quietly every day to keep us healthy: the liver, the heart, and the kidneys. Although we rarely think about them, they perform thousands of essential tasks around the clock. The liver helps process nutrients, stores energy, and plays a central role in metabolism. When we regularly consume more calories than our bodies need, especially from foods high in added sugars and refined carbohydrates, fat can gradually accumulate in the liver. Over time, this may contribute to a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, now more commonly referred to as metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease. The encouraging news is that many studies suggest gradual weight loss, regular physical activity, and reducing added sugars may help decrease excess liver fat over time. These improvements usually occur over months rather than days. Your heart may also benefit from healthier eating habits. A diet centered on vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, fish, nuts, and healthy fats has been associated with improved cardiovascular health. Reducing added sugar may help support healthy blood pressure, healthy cholesterol levels, and better blood sugar management as part of an overall balanced lifestyle. Of course, nutrition is only one piece of the puzzle. Regular movement, quality sleep, not smoking, and managing stress all play important roles in protecting the heart. Now let's talk about the kidneys. Healthy kidneys continuously filter waste products and help maintain the body's fluid and mineral balance. For individuals living with diabetes, maintaining healthy blood sugar levels is one of the most important ways to protect kidney function over the long term. Reducing excess added sugar may support that goal as part of an overall healthy eating pattern. However, anyone with chronic kidney disease should always follow dietary advice from their healthcare team, as nutritional needs can vary greatly depending on the stage of kidney disease. Perhaps the most encouraging message is this: your liver, heart, and kidneys do not expect perfection. They simply benefit from healthier choices repeated day after day. A balanced breakfast, a walk after dinner, choosing water instead of a sugary drink, preparing more meals at home. These small decisions may seem ordinary, but over the years, they can make an extraordinary difference in how we age. In our final chapter, we'll bring everything together and discuss simple habits You can continue long after these first 14 days have passed. Final summary. As we've seen throughout today's discussion, giving up added sugar for 14 days is not a magic solution. It won't transform your health overnight, but for many people, it can be the beginning of a healthier relationship with food, and a meaningful step toward healthy aging. Some people may notice fewer sugar cravings. Others may feel satisfied for longer after meals. You might experience steadier energy throughout the day, fewer afternoon slumps, or small improvements in mental clarity. Some people notice that their clothes fit a little more comfortably, as their eating habits improve over time. Others simply enjoy feeling more in control of their daily choices. These changes don't happen because of one single food. They happen because the body often responds positively when we consistently provide it with balanced nutrition, regular movement, good sleep, and time to adapt. Perhaps the most important lesson is this: healthy aging is rarely about dramatic changes. It's about the small decisions we make every day. Choosing water instead of a sugary drink, preparing one more home-cooked meal each week, taking a walk after dinner, reading a book instead of reaching for a late-night snack. Each choice may seem small on its own, but together, they create habits that can support better health for years to come. In Korea, many older adults have long believed that caring for your health is one of the greatest gifts you can give your family. When you stay healthy, you remain independent longer. You can continue sharing meals with loved ones. You can enjoy playing with your grandchildren. You can travel, pursue your hobbies, and take part in the everyday moments that make life meaningful. That is the true goal of healthy aging. Not simply living longer, but living well. Before we finish, remember that if you have diabetes, kidney disease, or another chronic medical condition, it's always wise to speak with your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes. A plan that is tailored to your individual health needs is always the safest and most effective approach. As we often say in Korea, good health is built one day at a time. Every balanced meal, every walk, every good night's sleep, and every thoughtful choice is an investment in your future. No matter your age, today is always a good day to begin.